What up, my loves? I hope you guys are doing fantabulous. I don't know what this is. My speaker, I guess because I did not charge it, is not coming on. Let me see. That's Brian McKnight. I have not liked him since he disowned his kids, y'all. It's something about that. Now, I don't know the full story. I ain't in the man world like that. But I'm just like, you disown your children, and then the woman that you have a new baby with, you give that baby your name and you say that that is your child. You ain't got nothing to do with the other children you created. I just don't even understand how a parent does that. Like, that's just, I don't know, trifling, y'all. So I ain't been able, and I used to like Brian McKnight, but I just can't get into his music because I just can't get past his thought process. What's up, Bernadette? What's up, stranger? I ain't seen you in a while. Janie, what's up? Michael, hello. Trina, KJ, Jordan, hello. And I could Jordan. I keep wanting to call you Jordan. Growing with Grace, hello, my baby. Kiera, hello. But yeah, I don't know. I just can't get into his music. You ever have certain celebrities when they go left and you like their music, but then you can't listen to their music right anymore? Like, I'm kind of on the fence with R. Kelly. Like, R. Kelly did some stuff. And in certain songs, when they come on the radio, I'd be like, I don't see nothing wrong. And then I'd be like, damn, am I supposed to be singing that? Like, I get conflicted. Then I have to turn the shit off. I have to turn it off. Because I be having a confliction of morals. Y'all ever deal with it? Am I the only one that does that? Confliction of morals. I don't even know if confliction is a goddamn word, but that's how we in the South. We make words up and we just go with it. What's up, Anthony? The Hotel Road, Day. I was kidnapped by my mama. She always kidnapped us, y'all. Let me hold on. Let me turn this down. This is what my mama do. My mama will be like, come run to the store with me. And we already know that it's going to be like 8 hours. And I'll be like, Mom, this is all I'm going to do. I'm just going to this one store. Then we leave the store. Look, I need to run by Marshall's. Okay, can we go into Ross? Okay, I'm hungry now. Can we go get something to eat? I forgot this at the store. We need to go back to the store. You ain't got nothing to do, right? We already 4 hours in. You ain't got nothing to do. No, you ain't got nothing to do. Come on. I was kidnapped. It happens every time. Whenever she says, come hang out with me, it ain't even an 8 hour thing. We cut it at 8 hours. If she could keep you there the whole day, she would keep you there the whole day. It is how it is. And then, hey, Mary. And so I like to get people prepared for the ancestor altar, right? So she have a friend that's in the hospital, and the friend has been going through some stuff. And so she was like, oh, she might not make it. And I was like, well, yeah. I said, Mom, that's the hardest thing when you get old. With Renee Sarah Kelly has some good music in spite of what he's allegedly did. Well, the word is allegedly, but still, I don't know. I had somebody pee on me one time, and that was so foul. It was so foul. The thought of a person peeing on somebody against their will, it triggers me, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. If you ain't asked for no golden shower, you don't want no fucking golden shower. It just does something to your soul when somebody pees on you on purpose. Like, why would you do that to me? I feel that way about pee and spit. Pee and spit. If there's one thing you're gonna know about, please do not pee on me. Please do not spit on me. Bernadette said, oh my God, what did I walk into? Y'all already know how I am. Hotel Road, don't even act like you brand new. Don't even act like you brand new. A lot of people have those aversions. They do. Not everybody. Everybody got their thing or whatever. Who peed on me, girl? It's a story, y'all. Hold up. Let me see if his name up here real quick. Jazz, say, what's going on? Jazz, this was before you, babe. It wasn't your daddy. And Lord knows that germaphobe wasn't about to pee on nobody. I was going out with this guy. And we had gone out like maybe, I don't know, about 4 or 5 times or whatever. And so he was like, you live all the way on the other side of town. Just stay here tonight. And I was like, cool, I don't mind. I definitely don't mind. So we snuggling. It's cute, it's nice. I'm thinking come back later, Jazz. Come back in about 10 minutes. I never had it happen to me, but I did it to someone. Hey, to each his own. I ain't gonna say nothing, just don't do it to me. So we snuggling everything. We fall asleep. Probably about 3 o'clock in the morning. I feel something really warm, y'all. And I'm thinking, what'd he do? Turn on the heater or the heating blanket or something. And then it got real cold. And I was like laying in there. You know how somebody throw their arms over you and your brain trying to process, like, okay, did this person just pee? Did they just pee on me? And then your brain is telling you no, because that's not what you want. So I'm like, nah. So I try to move over a little bit. And when I move, I'm like, okay, it's wet, y'all. It's wet. Like, it just snatched my soul. So then I threw the arm off. I threw it off. I was done. I was like, okay, I don't know what just happened, but I'm traumatized. Let's see. I don't want a golden shower or get one either. That Bernadette. So here's the thing. So I wake him up and I'm like, look, you had a little situation. I'm trying to be sensitive or whatever. You had a little situation. I'm gonna get up and let you do what you need to do. And he was like, no, I felt so comfortable with you that I wanted to share that. What the fuck? The fuck? How you sharing pee with y'all? When I tell you, I was in a conundrum. My brain was like, get the hell up and get out. The germaphobe in with me was like, I can't get in my car with pee on my clothes. I was like, do I take a shower here? Y'all, I'm telling y'all, my brain was like, oh, I ain't never been in a situation like that before in my life, ever. Well, I did have one of my massage clients offer me $1,000 to shit on me, and that, So your girl don't see. I've lived long enough. I've seen some stuff, but yeah, needless to say, we didn't go out after that. We didn't go out. We didn't go out after that. It was not good. It was not good. And I think the thing about it is that when he realized I was offended, then he tried to act like it was an accident. Well, at the time, who was I? 21, 22, somewhere up in there. I'm thinking, could I even be with a man that pee in the bed? Like, what I don't, like, where can you go with that, right? Where can you go with that? It was horrible, y'all. It was horrible. And every now and then I do see him around and I just don't even make eye contact. I act like I don't even know, because I don't even want you to say hi. And I think he know it because he never tried. He never tried. So yeah. So that was the time I was peed on. Yeah. My first and last golden shower. Not for me. Not for me at all. Yeah. The answer is always going to be a hell no. I love when you catch. What you say, Jordan? When you catch the beginning of the live, y'all know I be up to some fuckery. But I be, if y'all want to know the stories, I tell you the stories. Like I say, I ain't gonna never be able to run for political office. But and the man with $1,000, it was an old man too. He was 70 years old, and he was like, first he started off with 500. He said, "I'll give you 500 to let me just shit on you." And I was like, why would you want to do that to somebody? Like, why? And he goes, it's not as bad as you think. Like, he was trying to talk me into it during the massage. And I was like, nah, it's just not my thing. And he go, okay, let's go up 600. Nah, if I wouldn't taken 500 for it, 600. He got to the 1,000. And it was a split moment. I ain't gonna lie. It was a split moment, and I was like, so if you shit on somebody, like, where would you shit on them? Like, just, hypothetically, if you was gonna shit on somebody, like, where would you shit on them? And he said, on your face. Oh, oh, he ain't never come back either. He ain't never come back either. I was like, good Lord, why would you want to shit in somebody's face? Like, it's a whole subculture going on here, but it ain't my thing. But I ain't knocking nobody for it. I'm not, it's a lot of women that go to Dubai and get rich, letting a man pee and shit on them, you know. I just that ain't happening in this lifetime. I can't tell you what's gonna happen in the next lifetime. I don't know. I'll cross that bridge when I come back or whatever. But it's a bunch of women. A lot of them ladies from Love and Hip Hop, they got receipts talking about they went down there on them boats and them Arabs take them out there and pee on them and shit on them and all that stuff like that. And they come back and get new titties and booties and all that stuff like that because they making their money the way they want. I have learned later in my life, don't judge people. I just don't judge people. I'm like, to each his own. I'm surprised you didn't stop the massage. Renee, here's the thing. I've been massaging 18 years now. I have seen all penis sizes, curved ones that stick straight up, some of them that kind of bent to an angle where they've been broken. You get so many propositions from men that you just don't even take things. It don't even bother me. If somebody was to come in my massage room and shit in the middle of the floor, I would be like, okay, clean it up. And it really would not bother me. Nothing men do surprises me at all. Nothing. I've heard about it. I've been offered it, or either I've seen it, and nothing surprises me. Nothing. So when you deal with naked people all day long, nothing surprises you at all. So 18 is a long time. Yeah, you don't need to stop service for that. You just think, There was one man, Lord, I probably need to write a book. I thought I was gonna get arrested for this, to be honest, because it was assault. But I was not having a good day. Normally, I'm very patient with the man. Come on, cover it up, be nice. So we're gonna have to stop the massage. Every now and then you get some that just want to test. They want to see where they could take you. This one, he kept pulling the sheet down, and I was like, look, I'm tired. Pull the sheet back up. Ain't nobody trying to see all that. I know you got one. I don't need to see it. Kept pulling the sheet back up. He would pull it down and act like he was stretching. That's what they do. They stretch and then the sheet go down. Oops, oh, I'm exposed or whatever. We went back and forth for about 15 minutes. And the next thing I did, I backhanded it, which is what you're not supposed to do. You are not. There was a woman in Kansas. I don't know if y'all ever read this. This happened about maybe 7 years ago. She took a taser and tased this man right in his ball sack because he was exposing himself, and she got arrested. She did jail time for that. But I backhanded it, and when I tell you, I mean, it immediately deflated, of course, because of the pain. And he never acted. He still come to me. He never act a fool after that. He come in, he act like a proper gentleman. He get his massage, he going about his business. But it was like, come on now. I'm telling you, I'm not in the mood for this. Act right. And I shouldn't have put my hands, but I did. Because it's just, come on. So as a massage therapist, you see a lot. You definitely see a lot. But I don't have no problem with him. I don't have no problem. He come in, he tip well. He's very nice and polite. He don't expose himself anymore. He didn't do it after that. And sometimes, unfortunately, you have to kind of assert yourself with the men. Yeah, it deflated. It definitely. Y'all know how I do. It go up. Like that was it. That was it. Once that pain hit, it don't matter what they feeling. It is what it is. All right, Lydia, I got to write a book. I probably will one day. And I'm pretty sure there's massage therapists out there that have, some books. Let me see. Would say, please excuse my hands. They just want to touch. Next time, can we switch and I'll finish him off? Anthony. But nah, sometimes, you get them women in there, they be scared of the penis. Like they come out the room. They expose themselves to me. I saw the penis. Be 40-year-old women act like they ain't never seen a dick before in their life. Oh, I saw his penis. It was floating in the air. And I'm like, well, what did you do? I told him, don't do that anymore. Don't do that anymore. I'm like, girl, knock the shit out of here. Y'all are not supposed to do that. But yeah, and you're right, Carl, electrocuted penis. But she did go to jail for that. She went to jail. First of all, if she had walked out the room and stopped the massage, that would have been it. But she got so worked up and pissed off that she went and got her taser out her purse. Now, massage therapists keep weapons in their room. We have to, because sometimes you deal with men that are bigger than you, that don't want to take no for an answer, and sometimes you got to do what you got to do. But I think what got her is that she went to go get her taser out of her purse, and then I guess they thought it was premeditated. I don't know how they did that, but it was assault. It was straight up assault. And I'm sure he played the victim. He probably said he was laying on the table not doing anything, and this woman came in and just tased his balls. And you can't do that. You just can't do that. But I guarantee you he was doing something inappropriate. I massage therapists, male and female, know that, for you to get your penis hit or tased, you in there doing some fuckery. You definitely doing some fuckery. All right. So now that I have shared a few things with y'all, we can get on to the readings. Let me see. It would be considered that if she went and got it. Yeah, Jimmy. I mean, she was arrested. And I like I said, I think it was the idea that she had the taser. Now, there are massage therapists that have guns, they have weapons in their room because they have to. Like I said, you have some men that I've been in some situations where I'm like, okay, it's gonna be me or you, and I have stuff all over my room. I keep my stones boiling hot in case I have to throw water on you if you act a fool. So you try to come out of a situation good, but sometimes, you have to deal with some people. And not every man is going to be they're not going to comply when you ask them to stop. Not every man will. And that's the sad thing about it. All right. So, the life of a massage therapist. I would have pulled one of my towels or hot stones. Yeah, Renee, I keep my hot stones hot. I boil them. People are like, is this a hot stone massage? No. Your stones are on. Yes, they are. They stay on when I have clients because I don't know. And women are just as bad, y'all. Women be doing some shit in there too. Women not innocent. Women they be trying to push their cootie through the sheet and all that stuff they be doing. It was one lady, she brought her husband back because they were looking for a third for their situation. And she brought her husband back and he didn't like me. He said I was too tall or something. I was a big girl. He didn't want that. But she was like, she would come in every week and get a massage from me, and until he put a stop to it. But yeah, women too. Yeah, Lydia, I'm cute. What make you think a woman would not want some of this too? Yeah. Most of the time they flatter. They like, oh, you beautiful, you cute, that's nice. And I'm like, okay, thank you. You're beautiful, you cute, you nice. But yeah, it's some hot to trap women, some hoochie coochie mamas out there trying to get a nut. They're trying to get a nut just like a dude. All right, so Nisha, will I go back to work soon? Let's get into these readings. Let's see what Renee, all that. Yeah, Renee. When they get to moaning and stuff, you already know. You already know what it is. So, Nisha, will you get back to work? Let's see, babe. Let's see. I think Spirit is definitely telling you, because I see some anxiety and I see some fears that are blocking you too. I think you're in a little bit of a bubble, and Spirit is telling you to kind of come out of your comfort zone, which could be apply for other jobs that you don't think you would get, or apply for places that you don't think you would get. Now, 9 of Cups, prayer answered, and we do have 10 of Pentacles coming in, so it looks like springtime. So it could be February, January, February, March. You do have money that's coming in or a job that's coming in. Now, they are saying you need to focus. So if you are looking for a job, it's like really get serious about what you want to do and put your stuff out there. I am getting there are some delays at first, and I'm not sure. I don't know if you're putting your resume out there and you need to kind of go back and tweak your resume up because it looks like there's some delays or something coming in with that because of what you're putting out. This could be how you are applying for the jobs. So I would go ahead and tweak it. If you are putting your resume out there, it may be time to really update it or get a professional to redo it and put it out there because it looks like there's something that these people could be seeing is stopping you or holding you back. And it could be something simple, but it is showing hard work pays off in springtime. There is an opportunity that is coming in for you. All right, Regina, ask me a specific question about love. Okay, Maria. Well, oh shit. Wait a minute, Maria. This stuff going too quick. Will Jade and me make it work? Let's see. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Jade, and Maria. What's going on? How did Jade feel about? First thing is showing y'all going around and around in circles. So it doesn't look like it's moving forward until y'all come out of this cycle. Y'all not on the same page. Y'all not on the same page. Y'all going around in cycles, and then it's red flags on top of this relationship. Codependency. I'm with you because I want to be with you, but we got y'all gonna have problems. Y'all gonna have problems. I don't know if y'all going for therapy. I would suggest it because it looks like y'all not on the same page. You're going right, she's going left. Y'all are looking at things the wrong. It's not. I'm not gonna say y'all looking at things the wrong way. Y'all looking at the things two different ways. It's showing that you want to work on the relationship, but I see red flags on top of it. Codependency is like, I don't want to start over. I don't want to be by myself. But we got somebody who's not putting in the same type of energy that you're putting in. If this person is not giving you the energy, it's not going to work. You're going to be spinning your wheels with them. So I would say if you really want to see if they're interested in making it work, suggest couples counseling. If they want to go, then it's something that's workable. If they don't want to go, I don't think it'll be a waste of your time. Because it's like you want it, but I don't see the other person putting in the same energy. All right, Kiara, should I go for the second opinion on your back? Always, always. And here's the reason why. Back surgery is not always the fix. Sometimes you get a temporary fix from it, and then it goes right back to what it used to be. And I've seen this with a lot of my clients. Neck and back surgery is probably the most iffy thing when it comes to surgery because it could fix it for a little bit, or it could fix it for better, or it could make it worse. So, Kiara, with this surgery, with this back thing, with this back situation, my back been getting me too, Kiara. My back been kind of messing with me a little bit. Let's see. Okay, so I will say go and get a second opinion because it's showing conflict. It's definitely showing some type of conflict on top of it. I am getting I'm getting that it's bad enough where there could be some type of depression that's coming out of it, which could be that you're starting to hurt or you're starting to feel uncomfortable, and maybe it's affecting the way that you are, the way that you're exercising or the way that you're moving around. I do feel too that there's something going on with the first person that made a suggestion about your back. Like there's something with playing games, which could be that they're not being completely honest, or maybe they're trying to talk you into doing something that maybe you don't really need to do. So go ahead and get a second opinion because there's just a question mark on top of that. Okay, Angel Heart, is there any good news? Angel, let's go ahead and use the goddess because she always brings good news. Angel, any good news coming in? Any good news? Okay, so here's the thing. You're in a sensitivity period where you're probably an empath. Everything is just like, it's almost like The people talking may be too much for you. The TV may be too much for you. Certain foods you eating may be too much for you. So you might be um overwhelmed. I am getting that if you're worried about a situation being handled fairly, it does look like something is going to be handled fairly in your favor. I'm also getting too that you kind of need to focus a little bit more on what your intentions are, because it's like you're all over the place. So it's almost like I want this, but spirit is like, are you focusing on it the way you need to make it come through? Leap of faith is saying that you got to come out of your comfort zone. So I will say, yeah, you got some things that are definitely going to get better. But I also see too, you need to ground yourself. You're not grounded. You got a lot of chaotic energy around you. It's like I could be here, I could do this, like almost like you're doing a robot. You going in a lot of different directions or whatever. You pop lock it, and it feels that energy feels like it, and it's almost like I don't know what I'm trying to do. I don't know what direction I'm trying to go. And spirit is like, be patient with yourself. There's some changes that are happening, and they're telling you to be patient, but ground yourself and figure out what the next move is. I feel like that you're trying to do too much at one time. Now, let's see. Inner goddess is on top of you, and this is awakening the inner goddess. Dance, have some fun, bring some positive energy in. Um, you have the card that's basically like, you're stronger than what you think. I think you're giving in to the chaos. I think you're giving in to the feeling of being overwhelmed. And it's almost like, I'm tired. I don't want to put any more energy into it, but you're not focused. If you get focused and you ground yourself, you're going to see some things really turn around, especially this year, because spirit is right. You're stronger than what you think, but you got to get your focus. Oh, let me move. What? Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Da, 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 da. Hold up. Did I not even go up? Okay, Angela Brown, do I have any spiritual gifts? Do I have any spiritual gifts? Let's look at that. The first thing when you ask if anybody coming through for you, I feel that there's a woman. Now, I'm getting somebody with short, dark hair. It's kind of close cut around her neck. I don't know if this is a mother or grandmother. It could even be a wig, to be honest, that this person has on. It feels to me like a wig. But this person, they walk with you. Ancestor energy. Let's see. Angela. What are her gifts, spirit? Angela. Let's look. So, past life, you've been a healer in a lot of lives. You know things, you feel things without any type of divination per se. Like you don't use the cards, you don't use the pendulum. It's almost like you feel things. Now, I am getting mediumship is opening up, which means that you do have those who have crossed over around you, but your chakras are not balanced, which means that you're not grounded. You don't feel steady when it comes to these connections with spirit. I feel like a lot of times you can feel spirit too. Like if you go in a room, it may be that you feel like somebody is in there or somebody is staring at you, but you're not fine tuning it. And I don't really feel like you're making a connection to your spirits. Do you have an ancestor altar? Are you meditating? Because you're very, very gifted and you come from some type of lineage where somebody used to practice. But I get spiritual conflict on top of your gifts in the way that you hear, which means that spirit is trying to talk to you, but maybe you're scared. So you got to get past that fear. And then I feel like it's going to come through for you. Okay, Brooklyn, what spiritual gifts should you focus on now? All right, Spirit, Brooklyn. Spiritual gifts that are opening now for Brooklyn. Any guidance, any messages? All right, so the first thing Spirit is saying, you need to cleanse. Your chakras are out of line. Energy is off. I don't know if this is the beginning of the year, because it's interesting that you and Angela both had that the energy is off. You're not grounded. Could be the beginning of the year where you're just trying to figure something new out, because it looks like spirit was talking to you a lot last year and you were blocked. You were distracted with a lot of things that were going on. So you didn't get to see or hear a lot of things that spirit was trying to tell you. To be honest, you have somebody, and this is a male masculine energy that's like she's not listening. She's not listening. So I feel for you, it's not that you can't hear, it's that you're being guided, but you're not doing what they're asking you to do. Because it's showing that they 100% are talking to you. Um, Especially go near water. Water is a conduit for you. I do see your clear audience is opening up, which is being able to hear. So you might be getting a lot of ringing, a lot of the whoosh 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 whoosh. Eventually, y'all, it starts to ease up as your vibration starts to grow a little bit higher. You start to hear words, you start to hear sentences, and I feel like spirit is saying they're talking to you. They have been talking to you. You are a manifester, but you're manifesting some things that are not right. And that could be where they're saying you're not listening. So I will say manifestation is really big for you this year. I also feel like your clairaudient is going to open up a lot more. So pay attention to songs, pay attention to things that you hear, because that looks like that's going to come through for you. A lot of your clairs are supposed to open up. They should have been open, and you're very gifted. But I think you get distracted with life, like a lot of us. You get distracted with life. But it is going to open up if you meditate, if you put the energy into it, you're going to open up. Hey, Francesca, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Marsha Holcomb, Spirit Messages. Let's see what Spirit has for you. Marsha. I know you probably get tired of hearing that. All right, so we got to change an environment that's coming. Now, this could be a new home, this could be a move, but they're saying that you need to clear out stuff in your environment now, stagnation. They're like there's low level energy there, which means that if you have piles of laundry, clothes, books, or whatever, get rid of it because it's blocking the flow of energy. And sometimes it definitely attracts low level vibrations. But I feel like Spirit is saying if you are trying to walk away from an environment, you need to go ahead and start cleaning it out, throwing things away. That's going to open up for you. Now, I am also getting parting ways with someone. And this could be parting ways with somebody in the environment. Could be that I need to move because I need to be somewhere else. Also showing that if you are in an environment, whether this is home or work, that is not really benefiting you or helping you grow, you're going to be pushed out of it. And the way Spirit pushes you out is that you start feeling so uncomfortable. Like, I don't even want to go to this job anymore. I can't stand these people. I don't want to give these people my time. Or either you start looking at your house and it's like, oh, these walls need to be painted. Oh, this stuff needs to be thrown out. It's almost like you get irritated with the environment. Now, metamorphosis on top of you is showing there's a big change that's coming into you or coming in for you this year. But it's like you really need to be yourself. It's a control issue, something that you're trying to do to the point of you're fighting with Spirit. And they're like, let it go. You know, I hate to say Jesus take the wheel or whatever, because Jesus didn't drive. That always irritated me. Jesus take the wheel. I get what they're trying to say. But basically, Spirit is like, you're fighting us. We're trying to get you to move forward and you're not doing it. And it could be too because you're scared. Authentic self-expression is about be who you really are. Sometimes we go to work and we are that work person. We're in a relationship, we are that relationship person. You know, we have different personalities for the different people in our lives, and Spirit is saying that's not working anymore. Be authentic. What do you really want? What are you really going to do? Who are you really going to be this year? And they're telling you to be yourself. Let go of control. Let go of control. There's a very strong spiritual connection coming through for you. And they also want you to stop thinking negative thoughts like it ain't going to happen. I'm never going to do it. I'm never going to walk away from this, because that's defeatism. They say stop doing it. You're not defeated. All right. Latasha, Spirit messages. Latasha, I feel like that they're telling me you need to eat better or you need to start putting something healthier in your body. A lot of spiritual growth on top of you. Pay attention to numbers, angel numbers. You could be changing your diet, and maybe that's why things are opening up. They don't want you to be you're going to see some things this year that may be a little bit far-fetched. Y'all hold up. I swear to gosh, these glasses. I feel like that you're gonna see some things this year in your spiritual growth, or whether this is religious, that are gonna be like, that's a little bit deeper than what I thought, or that's a little bit more far-fetched than what I like. Them damn aliens in Miami. Like, I don't look at so many videos and I'm like, what the fuck is they looking at? Like, I don't see an alien. I don't see shit crawling on the ceiling. I don't even see nothing that's, walking around here with their fingers. I don't see it. Not to say that it's not real and some people are seeing it. Maybe I just don't have those spiritual eyes. But I feel like that you may see some things this year, and spirit is like, be open to what that is for you. Be open to what you are about to see. Now, visionary on top of you is showing that you came here to do some stuff. Don't allow this physical world to hold you back. Like, think outside the box. Like, what is it that you're supposed to be creating? What is it that you want to create? Some people are gonna be looking at you like you batshit crazy, I think. Because I get a lot of judgment around you. Maybe you're different, but your perception is changing. And I see you being called to speak up about some things. So you may be put in a position where you have to share something with people, and people may not be completely open to it. And spirit is like, share it anyway. Sometimes we do come off looking crazy, but it is what it is. Francesca, will I get my dream career this year? Let's use the career cards. Francesca. Or is it Francesca? Francesca. Dream career this year. All right, let's see. You have a lot of creative energy. Now, I will say that you do have your spirit guides or your ancestors that are opening some doors for you. So pay attention to the things that are coming your way, because there is going to be some stuff that opens up that is very creative and expansive for you this year. It's showing that it's time for you to make a decision. I feel like last year it was like, I want this dream career, but I don't really feel like you pushed it as hard as you could have, or you opened up the door as much as you could have, because spirit is saying you had some opportunities to do some things last year and you didn't do it. So I do see some major decisions that are coming in. Now, if this is a dream career, heart's desire is on top of you, which means yes, but it won't happen if there's no action. If you sit up there and you think about it and you don't decide on what you want, especially because it looks like that the angels are talking to you and they're giving you some type of guidance to get there, and you're not doing it. And there's a lack of action. So sometimes we can dream about something. Sometimes we can talk about what we want, but if we don't actually put the physical energy into it, it's not going to happen. If you want it this year, you're going to get it. I see some research, I see some studying, and I see some following through. But if you don't do it, it ain't going to happen. It's not. So it's on you. All right. Angel, is that Sing? Will I find my soulmate? I don't know why y'all be looking for them. Because some of them come with a really harsh lesson. And I don't want to. Let me take a sip of coffee on that. All right. I'm gonna let me be unbiased about the soulmate. Because if you want him, you want him. Or her. Let's see. Angel with his soulmate. All right. So I can understand now, because it looks like a few times you met people and thought that they were the one, and then they weren't the one, and you've been on a hunt. You have karmic relationships, but not soulmates. And I think that's what's confusing you. You're calling in a soulmate and you're getting a lot of karmic. So it's like calling in a soulmate. I want this person. Going around in circles, though. Don't get confused. If you have somebody coming in that's offering sex or passion too quick, something about that throws you off. And it could be, oh, this is a connection. It must be soulmate. But I feel like I'm getting a lot of people playing games and using intimacy to confuse you. So we do have a new love coming in, soulmate. This person is more in love with their money though. So if you're looking for somebody, I do see chemistry with this person. You're not meeting them right off the bat. It looks like that you're not meeting them to possibly the summer. Um, something when it's warmer, hotter. So that could be April, May, June, July, August. You're meeting them then. Chemistry is there. Y'all may not think alike though. I see getting to know each other. And then this person gets scared. They pull back. So you are going to meet somebody. There is amazing chemistry with this person. They have trust issues though. They have trust issues. They don't want to be hurt. So I do feel like 100% you are meeting a soulmate, but they have some healing that still needs to happen. But it is showing that you willing to take that risk with them. You want to move forward. You want to move forward. So I will say summertime. Okay, Regina, will my marriage survive the storm? Well, babe, I'm sorry that you're going through the storm. That's not good. Regina's marriage, spirit, any guidance, any messages? Regina's marriage. Any guidance, any messages? There's a pull away. Codependency. Give this relationship a chance. But somebody's not being honest. I feel like while you're trying to work on this marriage, your partner has their foot already outside of the marriage, because I feel like somebody is playing games. Yeah. This is going to be hard for you because I don't think you're ready for this relationship to be over. And it's deep. It shows that somebody needs to be healed. And the person that's playing the games is the one that needs to be healed, because it looks like that you want this to work. But I get a lot of deception. I don't feel like somebody's being honest about their feelings or what's going on with them. And I do see separation. And then I feel like you're holding on to this person because you want this commitment. But we got red flags on the commitment. And then we got somebody getting to know somebody better, going around in circles. So I think somebody, if this is a husband or a wife, this is somebody who's already putting they're dipping their toe out. They're not putting that energy into this relationship. And the red flags is like, we keep doing the same shit over and over and over again, and we're not going anywhere. Keeps taking us back to the same place. And it's because of dishonesty. So I would say if you want to work on this marriage, couples therapy. Because it looks like communication needs to be done, and honest communication, because the communication is not honest. If it ain't honest, how the fuck you gonna fix it? If somebody not being honest with you, that's almost like somebody saying I love you when they don't. They're not being honest. So you putting everything in thinking that this person wants it as bad as you do, but they're not being honest that they're not putting in the same thing. So you want it to survive. I feel like you really need to sit down with your partner and figure out what they want, and then go from there. And if they're not being honest, you ought to be able to feel it. Spirit is sending you red flags. Look at it a little bit deeper. They're telling you, really figure out what this is for you. But I completely understand it's a marriage. You want it, but couples therapy. And if they want to go, maybe it'll help, but they got to be honest in the therapy. All right. Let's see. Max, what's coming with your career? Any guidance for Max with career? So we got somebody who's addicted to their work, which may not be a bad thing. This is somebody that's like, I'm focused, I'm addicted to it. Let's see. We have some opposition though on top of work, which means that there could be something that comes in where you're not making enough money, and it's like, I need to grow, or I need to build something up. We got the 5 of Pentacles, which is losing money or not making enough money. And then we have obstacles coming towards the 10 of Pentacles, which means that there's more money available, but there's obstacles there. And I'm getting other people standing in your way. So if this is competition, if this is people that you work with, this could be people trying to undermine you. Conflict is there. Procrastination is there. So we got some stuff. We got conflicts that are coming in. Looks like with the 10 of Pentacles, you're supposed to make really good money this year, but you got to get past the opposition. I will say, if you are dealing with people who are trying to hold you back, it's time to kind of figure out a way to navigate around it, because you have some people that are stepping in that may be causing you not to grow. Ten of Pentacles looks like what the end game is for you, which is a job with good money or more money coming in, but we got opposition. There's also something too where spirit is kind of pushing entrepreneurship on top of you too, which could be that we want you to start your own thing. So I don't know what you're doing for career, but I do see that you have money that is there, but you got to get past some obstacles, and spirit ancestors are there. So it looks like that they're trying to help you navigate this. But if you do, and I feel like you can, 10 of Pentacles is on top of you. It should be a good money year with career. Success is there, but it's turned upside down. Doesn't mean you're not going to be successful. It just means you're not where you want to be. And it is coming, but you got to get past. Is this jealousy? Is this a coworker that's holding you back? Is this a coworker not giving you a promotion, or they're not giving you the projects that you need? Or are you supposed to be starting your own business and spirit is trying to push you there? Because I feel like at some point they are trying to get you. There's something with independence that's coming in on top of you this year. All right, let me see. I hope that helps. Janie, will I have a second opinion for workman's comp? Let's look. Janie. What's going on with workman's comp? Let me pull from a different deck. Janie with workman's comp. I feel like you will. Now, here's the thing. I feel like there's what I'm getting is they don't feel like there was enough presented to say that you deserve it or it's supposed to come towards you. Because it looks like that there's a lot of different things around you that may have opportunity to bring in money. And I feel like that a lot of time you're looking for little things like, can I get paid off of this? Is this going to bring me money? And there's nothing wrong with that, trying to find your money at all. But I feel like that they're looking at you like you're trying to get over. Now, you're spiritually protected. You definitely got some spirits that are walking with you. You got money coming in. The workman comp thing is not over. I would appeal it because it doesn't look like it's over. And I feel like that I don't know if you talked to someone and got the energy wasn't right. But I feel like that the problem with this is going to be solved, but it's not going to be solved really fast. And that's the thing about it. Procrastination is on top of it, but you got money coming in. And it looks like there's money problems and you're waiting for this money to come in. And then we have being seen clearly. So I would go ahead and appeal because it looks like that there is another chance around with this. All righty. Let's see. Hey, Miss Vake. Hope you're doing well. You look so pretty on your TikToks. Okay, thank you. And yes, we are always seeing things in a different way. Yeah, sometimes when it's two individuals, it's kind of like, how do I get on this page with this person? So, Jodane, let's see. Spirit messages. Any guidance, Spirit, anything that she needs to know. First thing that comes out is increase, which means there is some financial upswing that is coming in for you, which is really, really good. Let's see what else. All right. So if you've been having an issue with anybody, if there's in a period of indecision, like what am I doing? There's going to be a resolution to that because spirit is like, you're about to get really, really clear and focused on what needs to come in. It's almost like a wake-up call. Something happened last year that may have made you look at things a little bit different. Now, intuition is definitely jumping. Spiritual gifts should be coming in really, really strong, especially now. I feel like that spirit is saying you got a lot of gifts and a lot of things that are opening up that is going to put you in some right places this year. This may be trusting your intuition to go somewhere if you're invited. This may be trusting your intuition to do networking with a certain person, because universal bank is on top of you and this is filling your bank up. You feeling something that's coming back to you. Spirit is saying everything that you need is already there. um they're saying stop letting people dictate for you, which means take control this year. And you look like to me a very take charge person, but it's basically like, this is what I want. Don't try to give me AB when I want CD. So it's like really stand your ground. I feel that last year was maybe a heavier year for you, and you don't want to come into this year having to be really heavy with the energy. But I feel like you still have some people that are going to be testing you. And eventually it's going to ease up, it's going to lighten up. But I do feel like there's something with tough love that's coming in. Maybe something that you have to deal with, something that somebody else has to deal with that hasn't been dealt with. I'm also getting some type of education that opens up more doors for you. Natural born leader is on top of you, and spirit could be trying to make you get up there and do your warrior thing. Like, okay, follow me. And this is why you follow me, because I know what I'm talking about. So it's basically don't back down, really focus on what you want and go for it. Spirit is like, you already got what you need. You just got to follow through. All right. What did I do? So let's see. Those surgeries are extremely iffy. You're right, Jimmy. They are. You're right, Lena. Back surgery is iffy. Sometimes they get it right, though. Sometimes it does. So I'm not going to say that it may not be needed, but definitely always get a second opinion. All right, Janae. Should I end my friendship with my best friend after 17 years? We're on different levels of life, and I'm tired of the negativity and the bad energy. You answered your question. Who want to be friends with somebody that got bad energy, negative energy? But let's look, because 17 years, and sometimes people outgrow each other. Janae, with this friendship spirit. And the sad thing is, she's feeling the same way. So we got bitchy woman and we got walking away. That's it. That's it. Y'all not the same. The way that you looking at her is, and it's weird. And I don't want to say you feel like you're better than her, but it's almost like, I don't need this. Like, I I don't want the energy. So it's straightforward. It looks like you are. And it looks like that not only it just doesn't look like the friendship is going anywhere, and it looks like that it irritates you, or I'm not going to say it frustrates you, but it's almost like an irritation. Like, I don't even want to talk to you. I don't like hanging out with you, and that's the end. That's the end of it. All right. Let's see. KJ, back and neck surgeries. Yes. Second opinions always. All right. Renee, any spirit messages from Miss Renee? Any spirit messages? Renee, any guidance? Looks like that you are going to be expanding your business into a spiritual thing. Now, this could be adding some things into the business that are connecting to your spirit connection. I'm definitely getting a lot of spiritual communication and connection around you. Sometimes I feel like when people are about to elevate or grow spiritually or awaken, they get a lot of guides that come around them, and it looks like that you are. Well, I was talking about heavenly guides, not haters, but that could happen too. But I feel like that you're getting a lot of guidance this year when it comes to your spiritual growth, in the way that you're connecting with spirit and the way that you're connecting with people. Now, that being said, I do feel like that you're going to part ways with somebody because of this growth. Like, it's just not, it's kind of like, I don't want to say it's like that friendship that we just talked about, but I feel like your spiritual growth, or the way that you're starting to look at things, is not going to connect with maybe some people around you. And it's just like, okay, let me just move on. So be prepared that you are going to part some kind of ways with people. You have somebody who watches you a lot. And I don't know why they do it. I think that they're trying to figure out what's changing about you, or what's going on with you. And I think that you're having this moment of, what is going on with me? What do I want to do? Like, you're like, I don't even think you have it figured out, but metamorphosis is on top of you. And this is literally about somebody coming out of a cocoon. I see a lot of inner child stuff that looks like you're going to heal this year and it's going to actually help you out. But I do feel like that you're going to have somebody looking at you like you're different. You're not the same. Empath is on top of you, and this could be your connection. You may be getting stronger with that, but I get a lot of spiritual growth and some new spiritual gifts that are going to open. Something that's coming back from a past life, but is bringing in positive life changes to you. So you may be having these moments of deja vu, of remembering something that maybe didn't happen in this lifetime, but it did happen. And it has something to do with your spiritual growth and your business growth, about bringing money in. And some people are going to find it a little bit weird. And I think this year, a lot of us are going to be seen as weird, or maybe just, you know, different, because I think a lot of things are coming to light this year. Y'all saw that Cat Williams interview. I think a lot of things, the people are just being honest and truthful. And some people are like, we've been lied to and lying so much, we don't even know what the truth is. And now that people are really starting to bring it out, it's like, whoa, I got to look at things differently. And that could be part of it too. But there's a lot of expansion and spiritual growth that's coming in. Okay, Lydia, any good news coming in for you? And I know all you want to know is about the money. Lydia's like, I don't care about nothing but the money. Lydia. So first thing that comes out is you're being watched. What is this with all these stalkers? So you got somebody who has their eye on you. Judgment is on top of you. This could be somebody that is they're looking at you and it makes you feel uncomfortable. Loss of power is on top of that, which means that you know that you're being watched, and I don't like it. I don't like it. There's a lack of progress because of this. Don't let them get into your head. Now, I do see a big move that's coming in. Ancestors are trying to open the door for you. We talked about this before, and it looks like that this move is going to be coming in a lot quicker than maybe what you thought. Now, I am seeing fear blocking you from something, and it looks like that you're going to have to step out of it, because it kind of looks like that you're playing games. I can do this, I can do that, I can do this, I can do that. And then it's like, I'm not going to do anything. And the spirit is like, come on, let's do this. And they just will not allow you to be stagnant this year. And they won't allow you to float. Last year, remember I told you you had a lot of decisions that needed to be made. And I don't think you made a lot of decisions that spirit wanted. I think that there was a lot of things that operated with fear for you, but you're coming out of it. You're growing it. Now, I do see new love coming in and a new job. Could be that you do start a new job and meet somebody there. But it is showing that there's a big move that's coming in, a decision, and new love and new job. All right, let me see. Simply Key, what is Kevin's opinion about y'all? How does Kevin feel about the relationship with Simply Key? How does Kevin feel about this relationship? And where does he want it to go, Spirit? So, interesting. No wonder you're confused, because the way that he's looking at this is kind of all over the place. We got somebody that's more focused on money than particularly the relationship. They're committed to money. That's the first thing that comes out. And then it looks like there is chemistry, but I also get trust issues and not wanting to be locked down with something. So it's like, let's just float it. So it's like, I have chemistry with you. I feel like there's a connection there, but I don't want to be locked down. And I don't know what that is. Or if y'all already living together, it could be, I don't want to get married. If y'all not living together, it could be, I don't want to move in with somebody or get married. There's something with commitment that is a red flag for this person. And it's showing being optimistic that it is going to work out, but not really sure that they're in love. And that could be why they're all over the place with, I have chemistry, I feel something for this person, but I don't know if this is love. But they do feel like you deserve love. So it could be he's scared. It may be that, yeah, I want to try this out. I do have trust issues, but I'm scared. Codependency is also showing afraid to be alone. And then I don't know if this is on you or him, but it is showing there's a fear with this relationship moving forward, because what does that look like? So it's almost like, okay, let's just go around and around in circles until we figure this out. Doesn't look like he's trying to walk away from the relationship. It just doesn't know where it's going. And that if you've been floating for a little bit with it, it is confusing because it's kind of back and forth. I like this person, but I don't know what that looks like in a commitment. So if you are ready to move forward, it's time for you to have a talk. Like, look, if y'all been doing this for a while, I'm ready to move forward. If they're not ready to move forward, then you might have a decision. Let's see. Ashley, what do you see happening with your career? Ashley, with career, money, spirit. Any guidance, any messages? Ashley, with career guidance. Let's see. All right. Queen of Swords is on top of you. Now that's an ambitious bitch. That's like, I want things my way and I will cut a bitch to get it. Workaholic is on top of you. And it's a powerful energy. Queen of Swords typically does not care about who they have to run over to get what they need. Now, if this is not your energy yet, this could be something that you're working towards this year. I will tell you that if you're not the Queen of Swords, you have Queen of Swords around you, which means that this seems like cutthroat. So I don't know what you do, but I feel like that some of the people around you are cheating or trying to take shortcuts so that they can one up or move forward or whatever. So I don't know what this is, what's going on, but the energy is almost like a spiritual battle. We got a Queen of Swords, we have a King of Swords, we have a Queen of Wands, we got a King of Wands, and everybody's wands and swords are in the air. Like, what do you do? Like, what? Like, everybody's ready, and somebody's very arrogant and ego driven. I feel like that you got good news about money coming in, but I see a lot of work. Hard work pays off. This could be learning something new. Major life changes coming in, but money is coming in on top of it. You got money coming in, but I feel like, goddamn, you working for it. There's a lot of energy. So if this is you and you're dealing with other people that have that same type of energy, everybody's trying to grow. Everybody wants to get to the top of wherever they're supposed to be getting. And I'm telling you, everybody's swords or wands or whatever in the air. Maybe a little bit of competition. I'm not really worried about you because it looks like you can hold your own. And it looks like that if there's money to be made, you're going to make it. But you can't slip. Not this year. Not this year. You got some people on your tail. All right, let me see. Ebony, Browning, any guidance? Ebony, spiritual message. Any guidance for Ebony? So I feel like you should have got some type of good news coming in, possibly something to celebrate at the beginning of the year. If it hasn't, I feel like that there's going to be some good news that's going to be coming your way. Celebrations are definitely there. We do have something that's about to change, almost like a life change. So I feel like that something may be coming through, good news, because it's showing awakening. I get abundance that's coming in. Could be a new job, could be an opportunity to make some more money, but you're happy about it. I am getting a lot of messages from angel numbers, so pay attention to those, because I feel like that they're kind of guiding you on what this good news is or what this blessing is, because it looks like that you do have a blessing that's coming in from spirit. Now, if you've been trying to avoid something, it's going to come to light. You're going to have to deal with it. But it's like you got a lot of blessings that look like they're coming in, and spirit is like, okay, maybe you got something you got to work through or deal with, and we're going to push it through in the light because it needs to be resolved. So if there's something shadow work, something that you've been trying to avoid, it's going to come through this year. I am seeing set boundaries with people. Don't let people drain your energy, because it looks like you have some good things that are coming in, and some people I feel like that they start moving around you a little bit differently when that happens. Could be that they're trying to take advantage of you or manipulate you. So I will say, pay attention to your money, pay attention to the people that you're dealing with, pay attention to the people that you are around. You're being told to stand up. this year. Set your boundaries. Don't let people walk on top of you, because it looks like you have some good things that are coming in. You may have some people coming back into your life just because they want to get in on what is coming in, the blessing for you. But Spirit is like, stand your ground. Don't let people walk over you. Don't let people siphon your energy. Focus on your money. You're an empath. Do not pick up broken people this year. Do not. All righty. Let's see. Ashley with love. What's coming forth for you with love? Ashley with love. Okay, so the first thing that I'm getting is you have to know that it is safe for you. Now, I'm getting that you're going to meet somebody and they're probably not going to look like what you normally go for. So I don't know if you go for tall, dark, and handsome. This person could be short and blonde, or short and bald, or they could be black and bald, or I don't know. Whatever you normally go for, I feel like Spirit is bringing something in a little bit of a different package, but it looks like that this is somebody who's coming in to actually be in a relationship. I also see somebody from the past is making a comeback too. Now, person from the past needs healing. So if you're dealing with somebody from the past and y'all keep going around and around in circles, let them go. It looks like they're distracting you from something new. New love is coming in for you. Let me see if I can try to figure out, because they're saying they look different. So let's try to get some type of characteristic on them. This person from Ashley, Spirit, can you kind of give me any idea of what they may look like? Ashley. Ashley. I feel like you're going to meet this person around your home, where you live. Let's see. So we got a man in a uniform, fair-skinned. Could be what he does for career. Somebody who has money. He's older than you. Let's see. Love triangles on top of you, though, and I guarantee it's a person from the past and somebody coming back. And a new person. Somebody from the past and a new person. Love triangle is on top of you, though. A woman with two men. What do you want? We have somebody that is darker hair, darker complexion, somebody that's fair with lighter hair. Now, beauty queen is on top of you. Dating and communication. One of these people is a destiny meeting, soulmate connection. But I feel like that this person may look different than what you normally go for, because I see people talking about this person. So it could be, I don't know what your ethnicity is, but it could be an Asian, Latino, Black, whatever is opposite of what you are, that's different than what you are. It looks like that they're coming in. It may start off as a friendship. They could come from a different country, and there may be a connection there with you and this person. There are going to be some people that may talk about it, but if this is really what you want, give them a shot, because it looks like this person is looking for a commitment. All right, let's see. Let's see. Hey, Janice. Is that fancy? Will I be able to get this court case dropped for their lies? It's stressing me and it's attached to trauma. Let's look at this court case and see if it will be dropped. Fancy with this legal situation, Spirit. Any guidance? Fancy with this legal situation. I almost feel like somebody knows that this is making you uncomfortable. Now, I don't know if this is a lawyer or the judge, or if this is somebody just reading your body language, because I keep getting like somebody knows that this is having some type of effect on you, and they don't mind it, which is crazy. So right off the bat, it doesn't look like you're getting it dismissed soon. Bad news in a legal matter is on top of you. Now, I'm seeing healing, trying to move forward. There may be some fines or something that come out of this. So it looks like right away, it may not be dealt with. And then we get the end of harassment, end of problems. So I don't know when the next court date is, but I'm getting like sometime in spring, towards the end of spring, you may have all this stuff come to an end. Confidence after difficulties. But I get a lot of gossip that's coming in. A lot of gossip that's coming towards your way. So if this is somebody that you dealt with, I feel like somebody purposely knows that you feel uncomfortable or this is bothering you and they want this to continue. But I feel like at the end of the day, there's something that's going to conclude with this. And there may be some type of fines or some type of money loss that comes in with it. But it does look like moving towards the end of spring, going into summer, this should be done. And it might happen sooner. At first, it was like a no, because it looks like somebody is trying to keep it going. And I don't know why, though. It's not telling me why. Okay, let's see. Diane Richards, spirit message. You know what you could do? Fancy Psalms 35 or Psalms 3 for your case, for your court case. And ask spirit to go ahead and dismiss it. Push it out the way. Because I feel like that you can. I feel like there's just obstacles, a procrastination on top of it, which is like somebody trying to drag it out. All right, so let's see. Diane Richards. Any spiritual messages? Anything that she needs to know? Trust your intuition. Set boundaries with people. If you feel like something is off with people, call them out. Now, I am getting positive life changes that are coming in, but you're scared. So it looks like there's some things that are going to be happening this year that are, I don't know why, but a lot of us, I think, are going to get taken out of comfort zones, because it's showing that you have positive changes that are coming in. And if you trust the process, you're going to be okay. But the immediate thing that I get from you is fear. Like, I don't want to do it. Oh, this is not going to work for me. And it looks like it is, because it looks like that you're going to be a different person at the end of the year than what you started with, in a positive way. You have been here quite a lot before. And I get that spirit wants you to work on self-love this time. Somebody really, I think, got in your head when you were younger. And there's some things that you don't do because you feel like that you're not worthy to do it, or you're not in a position to do it. And it's the way that the thinking is. But there are positive changes that are coming in. There are some things that need to be cleaned up in your environment. And spirit is telling you to really look at yourself this year. What do you want? What do you want? There's a reflection coming back. What do you see? Is it the people that you're dealing with, the things that they've told you, the things that you've internalized? If it is, let it go. Because it looks like that there's a lot of things that are going on that don't really connect with you anymore, but you're still holding on to it. So I do feel like that there's some stuff that you need to let go. And this could be shadow work. Yeah, old habits. Old habits are keeping you from moving forward. Positive life changes are trying to come in, but your old habits are going to try to fuck you. And spirit is like, don't let it. Really look at yourself, figure out what it is you need to let go of, what needs to be healed, and do it, because you're going to be holding yourself back. Looks like you have some really good stuff that's coming in from spirit. And they say if you don't get past those habits, you're going to have some issue. You're going to have some issues. Mary, I think you ask this question every time on the lives. Will my situation work out? Put your situation in my inbox so I can specifically look at it, because I think we keep saying, yeah, but I can't remember. I know we don't answer it a few times. Mary. Let's see. Switch. Will Mary's situation work out? I feel like you're giving it way too much energy, and it's obsessive with fear. And if you do that, you're going to call more of that into your situation. Because every time I read your question, I feel like I should be having a cigarette shaking somewhere. And I don't know why, but I think it's because it's so heavy on you. So you need to start changing the energy of what it is, whatever this thing is. But it could be that it's so heavy that that's the way you feel. I don't know. Mary, with this situation, any guidance? Let's look. Oh, Lord. So we got gossip. We got frenemy. We got somebody trying to cause some trouble. Oh, there's a lot of miscommunication or backwards communication. Got a loss of a job or a loss of money. But we got things working out. Like, good Lord. There's a lot going on End of harassment, problem solved. So we do have that. You're going to go through this dark night of the soul. Looks like you got some issues. No wonder you shaking and smoking a cigarette. I don't know if you smoke or not, but that's the way I was kind of feeling. But it is showing, yeah. End of harassment, problem solved, working something out. But it looks like that you're going to go through some hell before it does. And I'm sorry. I really, it's a nasty energy. Hello, Aquamoon. Okay, Carol. I can move things with my mind, but I have so much anxiety. I don't know where to start. Stop being scared. It's crazy. Well, crazy is not the right word to use, but there's so many people that want to open up their gifts. Telekinesis is a powerful, wait, no. Telekinesis is when you can read each other's mind. What is this other one? Moving things with your mind. Because I saw that on TikTok and all these people were jumping on this lady talking about, oh, it's the wind. Don't do that. You're stupid. And I was like, oh, okay, telekinesis. Oh, I was right. Well, goddamn, look at me. That was the first word that came to my mind, too. Here's the thing. If you're able to do it, like when I first started reading and people told me I couldn't read, if I would have stopped there, then I wouldn't be doing this. So I didn't stop there. I kept practicing and I kind of made it stronger. And I'm nowhere where I want to be. Nowhere. I'm still growing. So if I listen to people talking about, oh, you calling in dead people and they're going to be floating in your house and you're going to have all these problems, I never would have done it. And I wouldn't have been able to open myself up. Same issue I'm getting with you is a lot of fear. What are you scared of? You wanted to move the shit with your mind. That's why you started moving shit with your mind. Because that's what you want to do. And I think a lot of people can do it. But I think they just don't practice and put the energy into it. That's the focus of it. So yeah, keep doing it. You can do it. You can grow it. You have other stuff that's going to expand out of it. But I think that you need to meditate. I think you need to put yourself in a place, a sacred space where it's like, I'm safe. I don't feel like I'm calling anything in that's going to cause me any concern. I don't see, this is not poltergeist where I'm burning houses or whatever, sending things out. You're not. You're literally focusing on an object and you're able to manipulate it with the energy of your psychic energy, spiritual energy, whatever it is. So if you have anxiety about it, it's going to stop you. So you need to go ahead and ask yourself, do I want to do it? Because typically, if we have something that we want to do, we're not anxious about it. We just do it because that's what we want to do. We love it. If you're anxious about it, there's a problem. So you got to ask yourself, what am I scared of? And once you figure out what the fear is and start working towards that, then you won't be scared of it anymore. There's a lot of people that talk and get into people's head and make them think that they can't do things, and they can. People always bring up the Bible to me. People live to be 1,000 years old in the Bible. People was floating up out the air in the Bible. I mean, my God, there's so much stuff, supernatural stuff that was going on and people supposedly used to be able to do. Why in 2024 can't we do any of this? If they could do it, why we can't do it? What happened? Did God put a cap on us? I think not. I think we put a cap on us. I think other people put a cap on us. But nah, if you believe that shit and you can do that shit, do it. Okay, Ashley, I keep seeing spirits out the side of my eye. What are they trying to tell me? You got to ask them because they're visiting you. I would probably say, I mean, I can try to pull on it to see what the energy is. Sometimes, and I will be honest with you, because I read, a lot of times I get a lot of wayward spirits or extra spirits that just come in. They walk through the kitchen. They hang out in the bedroom. They might sit down on the couch and look at TV with me. We don't even talk. We don't even communicate. They're there. I know they're there. They're not pulling my cabinets and throwing stuff all over the place. I'm okay with it. I'm cool with it. Not every time when spirits are in our environment is there a message or things that they want to share with us. They just coming in because it's a life. People are moving. Children are there, animals are there, people that can see them are there. They may not have a message for you, but typically if you see something, I always ask, like, what's up? Why you here? You want to be put on the ancestor altar? What you want? You want to sit down? You want to talk? I always try to figure it out. Sometimes they may try to communicate with you. Sometimes they don't want to. They just want to pass on. So let's see. These spirits that are walking around Ashley's place, what do they want? So first of all, they want you to know that they exist. Limiting belief is literally a situation calls for reprogramming your belief system. They just want to be like, hey, I exist. I'm here. Now, we do have shifts that are occurring, which means that one, there may be something going on the planets that is allowing, or the realms or spiritual realms that are allowing these spirits to walk through. I don't really feel like that they're attached to you, which could be that they're attached to your place. Let's see. They want you to stop overthinking too. Obsession is about getting out of your head, overthinking something. So instead of like, oh, what the hell are these spirits want? Sit down, light a candle, pour yourself a glass of tea or something and sit down and see if they will come. I do this real neat thing when I meditate, and I figured it out years ago. When I'm in my massage room, I will meditate and I don't call anything in. I'm just and I channel and I chant a lot when I meditate. There used to be this spirit that would come in, and it was a male, and he would float in close to my face, and then he would float out, and he would float in close to my face, and then he would float out, and then he would go around my ears and blow air in my ears. And it used to be a game. It used to be a game because I would always be like, okay, can I make him sit down on the table? And then I would, in my mind, I would be like, sit down on the table. If you're here, sit down on the table. And he would sit. And then he would come in my face. I don't know what the face thing was, but we did that. One, it helped me to understand in that environment, in the sacred environment, I felt safe. I didn't feel afraid of what that energy was. And every time that I would go into meditation, he would pop in for a little bit and then he would disappear. Now, he may be attached to the building, the old building. I don't know. Never found out, never asked him any questions. I don't think I've ever even tried to have a conversation with him, but it was just the acknowledgement that he was there. So create sacred space and try to figure out who they are. All right, Misha, I hope that helps, because I know a lot of people get really scared when it comes to things that are seen that our brains are like we are not seeing, or things that people may, question. Because Hollywood movies will have us fucked up when it comes to spirit connection and spirit visions and things like that, because we always go that fear route. Oh, they're coming in to stab me or eat me alive or something. And trust me, if I saw something like that, I'd be the first person to be like, hell the fuck no. Holy water and salt is going in the air, because that's the kind of person I am. If you ain't here for me, you got to get the hell out. But sometimes they just want to be close to you. So Misha, spirit messages. Let's see, TT Toya. Hey, y'all go check out her page, her YouTube. She's an excellent reader. We got a lot of people on here that are very talented and gifted, though. So let's see, Misha. First thing is stop the negative thoughts. Could be that you're thinking something is not going to go the way you want it to go, and it's like you're calling it in. I also get stop. It's almost like you're manifesting things, but there's some action that needs to be put in with it, which could be, oh, I want this great job, or I want this house, or I want this partnership, or I want this to change. Your wishing and your manifestation is powerful. I will tell you that it's very, very powerful, but it is also showing too that sometimes you don't follow through with the physical of it. Like, okay, I need to go ahead and turn this paperwork in, or I need to go ahead and do this. So spirit wants you to go ahead and follow through. Set boundaries with people. Now, I am getting a lot of nature spirits that are communicating with you, and this could be go for a walk in your garden. There may be elves, fairies, salamanders. I developed a fairy garden a couple of years ago. In fact, I need to go up there and redo it. But it was one of those connections with spirit where it was kind of like I felt something was around, and I asked if something was around, and they were like, oh, I was a fairy, or they were a fairy. And they wanted a little space. And so I created a space. So I feel like you have nature spirits that want to work with you. Now, it is something that looks like it's beneficial for you. So I don't know where you live, but it's almost like they feel like it's beneficial for you to get out in nature a little bit more. This could be working out. There's something about getting healthier, taking care of yourself. I am getting reconciliation. Somebody's coming back from the past. Spirit is like, stand your ground with this person. Make sure that they're really what you want. All right. TT, Toya, messages from Spirit. TT, Toya. Any guidance? Any guidance? All right, let's see. So we got spiritual awakening. I don't know if you've been dealing with a lot of mirror magic, but I am getting that you have a lot of stuff that's coming through the mirrors. Now, this could be things that maybe you're working with, not necessarily a bad thing. I tend to lock my mirrors because I don't like stuff coming in and out. But I don't know. You could be working with mirrors. I am seeing some type of spiritual awakening connecting to that. Visionary is showing this year is about expansion, but you got to let go of the things that you did last year and the year before that did not work. If you tried something and it did not work, rebrand it, restructure it. Don't do it again this year, because it feels like that you're supposed to be a little bit further along. Like there were some blessings that looked like they came and some things fell through. And I don't necessarily think just from your part, this could have been even with people. And that maybe too, like when you're relating to people this year, I know you're very gifted. It's almost like separate the real from the bullshit. There's also some old habits too that you need to break that may be holding you back. And I feel like that there's a lot of healing and stuff that's happened, but it is showing that there's something that still is not dealt with. It's in the background. And I feel like it may be something that you kind of fall on and don't even remember that you do it. Or it could be something that it just comes to you and it's like, okay, we're back in this situation. But I do see your spirit guides are really pushing you through it. They're saying there's something that you're avoiding that you need to deal with this year, and it's going to hold you back. I do see a power struggle with somebody, and that could be part of it. Maybe you're feeling like, I want to do something this way. A person that is around me wants to do it a different way. So we got a power struggle going in. Now, you look like you're going to win. I see a lot of magical upswing, like things coming in for you. Could be somebody that is spiritually attacking. Let's look real quick, because I'm getting a power struggle, but it has to do a lot with magic. And you're actually going real deep this year. Your spirits are taking you real deep. You got a lot of spiritual protection and a lot of spiritual growth that's coming in around, not just from your ancestors. So I'm assuming that you're working with other deities or other spirits. TT, what's going on with her? Who is it, Millie? Who is it? Y'all, I bought hay for the cats because I heard that putting blankets out there keeps them moist and keeps them cold. So I read somewhere that we're going to put hay out and that's supposed to keep them warm. I hope so, because I bought a whole bunch of hay. All right, so we definitely got gossip. We got fake friends, and we got a woman. Yeah, you got a woman that's going to be coming towards you. Power struggle is on top of her. She's magical too. And this is somebody that is jealous. We got gossip, frenemy. It could be somebody that you know. You got money coming in, and this person is trying to block those opportunities. So I will say, pay attention to some of the people that you're collabing with, that you're doing business with, because you're going to have somebody that is really trying to do you in. And it could be that, they want to sit on your throne, but there can only be one queen, right? Only one. Let me see. Can I get a couple of more people in if they are there? Since we started a little bit late. All right. Shield Nova, about your spiritual gifts. Let's see. Shield Nova. All right, let's look. Mediumship right off the bat, but you need to cleanse yourself. So I think you have a lot of dead that like you, but sometimes it looks like these are attachments for you. They can block you too, because sometimes you get too much gunk on you. So cleanse. And I don't feel like you cleanse enough. If you are calling in the dead, if you are talking to spirits, you need to be cleansing every day. You do. If you're a reader, you need to be cleansing every day. If you're reading or not, you have a whole reading area that spirits are going to be attracted to. You need to cleanse your area. You need to cleanse yourself. I do see the water is on top of this mediumship and the cleanse. There's something off balance, and let's see what it is. This is a Native American person. They're talking to you. This is somebody that's telling you to connect more with the earth. So I do feel like this could be working in the earth, getting outside, walking on dirt or grass. I can't stand to walk on grass. Hold up, y'all. Let me let this cat in. They losing their mind. I told you not to go out there anyway. It was cold. You don't ever want to listen to me, Milo. So I do feel like you need to ground yourself. Sometimes people get out there and just rub dirt in their hands and let it fall through their hands. You might even want to meditate outside. Your clear audience is opening up. You might even want to start trying automatic writing. I keep hearing that. And that's just like getting a pen, getting a piece of paper, closing your eyes and just going. Because I feel like that's going to open up. This might be a new gift that's coming in for you. Excuse me, clairaudient is definitely there. Pay attention to what you're hearing. That is going to open up too. But try to automatic writing because I keep hearing it over and over. Automatic writing. Let me see. See. Okay, Vacay. Am I wasting my time with VC? How does VC feel about Vacay? VC Vacay. It sounds like a spy mystery. VC and Vacay. How does VC feel? And where does he want this to go? Okay. Right off the bat, I feel like he likes you, but I keep getting a but. He likes money. There's attraction. He has control issues. That's not necessarily bad, though. Chemistry. Okay, but is he single? Because, let's see. Let me look at him a different way. Because it looks like that he has somebody else. Like there's somebody else in the mix with this. VC. Show me everything I need to see about him, Spirit. VC. Show me everything. Because I see somebody playing games. Show me everything I need to see. VC. Okay. Focus woman. That's good. Procrastination. Why? Work problems. Reconciliation. Dishonesty in love. Something is up with him. He not being right. He's not. And so I would say, yeah, you're wasting your time. Playing games was already a red flag to me. But then we got the marriage card. And I'm like, okay, is he divorced? Is this ending? But then I get flirtation. New love is on top of you. Who else is he flirting with? If he's interested in you, he wouldn't be flirting with other people. Attraction is there. Trust issues are showing that you feel something. Now, I am getting that there's something there, like he likes you, but dishonesty in love is showing that he's not being completely honest about it. I don't know if this is something new, but I feel like that there's a couple of different people in the background that need to be sorted out before you go any further with this, because it looks like there's something that is being hidden or not being talked about. Now, this could be an open relationship because I see other men that like you too. There's a connection there, but I definitely am feeling something is a little bit off. Because playing games on top of him, dishonesty and love, two different things you don't want to see in a love reading. All righty. Yeah, now I put the picture up. Finally. Milo, get down. Okay, do the ancestors have a recipe or herb for me to completely heal myself? I'm ready for the purge. So here's the thing, there's a lot of things. Are you talking about healing yourself internally? Are you talking about healing yourself with spiritual baths? Are you talking about changing your eating habits and your diet? Let's look at the cards, because there's a lot of different ways that you could be healed. And I think, to be honest, if you're healing, you healing internally, externally, spiritually, mentally, all the way across the board. Aquamoon. So is there a catch-all herb that can get rid of everything? There's some herbs that can clear out a lot, but it also has to be, are you really ready to purge? Are you really, really ready to let that go? Let's see. Aqua. Milo. Empath is on top of you, which means you're pulling in a lot of energy from other people. So it's not just you. Surrender is on top of you. Release all control and let nature take its course. Natural born leader, but you're being held back. Spiritual and ancestor support team is around you. Looks like you need to kind of clean your environment. Let's see. Spiritual baths, negative thoughts, fears. So I don't know, too, if you've thought about therapy, because it doesn't look like it's just going to be a herb. It looks like you need to talk some things out, cry some things out, scream some things out. Fear, negative energy. Spirit is talking to you. Angel numbers, angel number coming in. Nourishment. Diet needs to change for your body, too. Alyssa, Lotus, Mystic Haven is an herbalist. Day Day is on here too. They have tinctures. They also have herbs that they work with. You might want to reach out to one of them or both of them to figure out what it is that you can take to cleanse yourself internally. Externally, they can also give you baths for that too. But Spirit is saying you need somebody to talk to. It's not just the physical and the spiritual, it's the mental purge that's coming in too, which means that there's some stuff, some healing that needs to come in. So I would say probably try to find somebody, whether this is a therapist or a spiritual advisor that you can talk to that can help you, because it looks like you are going to get this off of you, but you really have to want it this year, because it's not a one size fit all with healing. It's just not. We wish it was. If that was the case, shit, all of us would be walking around here healed. And trust me, a lot of us would have jumped on that bandwagon. Y'all are driving me crazy. That's the possum. Let the possum eat. Let the possum eat first, and then y'all go out. They just will not let that possum live his best life out there. All right, my loves. So I am going to go tend to my babies, and I hope this helps. I appreciate y'all for being here. Lamps are going to start Sunday, so get ready to do your cleanses. Y'all should be cleansing this weekend. Say your prayers, get ready for your affirmations, print them out if you need to, put them on your bathroom mirror or wherever you're going to see them, so that you remember to say them every single day, so that we can make some improvements, so we can do some changes this year. And to do the changes, you really have to put the time and the action into it. All right. I can get the herbs, I can say the prayers, and I can pray for you and with you, but it needs to come from you too. All right, my loves, have a good night, and I will see you soon. Mwah. I love y'all. Voodoo, stop. Oh my God, with the boss on.